Good evening and welcome to the Tasmanian Premier League Football Show. Joining me, as he does every week, is co-host Walter Pless.
Good evening, Jeremy. How are you?
Not too bad, mate. And yourself? It's been a pretty big weekend in football over the state.
Yes, some pretty important games, Jeremy, and some intriguing results.
And one man who played a major role in a game on the weekend is the young striker Kosta Grillas. He joins us from Hobart Olympic.
Hey Jeremy, hey Walter, thanks
Hello,
for having me on the
Kosta.
show.
Well, we may as well get straight into it. It was your mob on Friday night up against Tilford Zebras.
You were unable to score in this game, Kosta, and neither was Ben Croswell. Did that make you feel a bit better?
Yeah, it did, knowing that he's 11 goals up on me on the ladder. But look, it was a good, hard-fought game by the boys. You know, we really needed this win just to keep in touch with South, and it meant a lot to us to get over the line in the end. So.
Plenty of feeling in the match as well, Kosta. The rivalry's pretty goes back a long way between the two sides.
Yeah, it does. It's always hard when you play the Zebras, especially out at KG5. You know, there's going to be a big turnout, and no, we're just happy with the result. We all fought hard and really wanted to win this one, and I think we did that in the end. Zebras are a great side and they played well, so credit to them as well.
We see an early chance here that went begging for the Zebras, Walter.
Yes, a good save there by Dimitri Nestor, the Olympic goalkeeper, who was the man of the match, I thought, Jeremy. He made some absolutely brilliant saves, including one in the last couple of minutes against Ben Croswell.
Yeah, Fennell was in the thick of it for the Zebras, but just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net.
No, the Zebras had far more chances than Olympic, but Olympic seemed to make the most of the chances they get. Would you agree with that, Kosta?
Yeah, look, I'd say the Zebras had a fair few chances, especially the turning point when Aaron came off. They seemed to lift it with 10 men. But we looked hard at our hungry in front of goals as well, so we're happy with the chances we had, and we put one away, which was good.
What was the build-up and the feeling like on the park in the lead-up to this game? Because it was a crucial game. You lose this, the Zebras are right up with you. You win it, you've got a two-game buffer.
Yep. Well, coming into the week, the boys made sure that we were really switched on. We took it very serious at training, and coming into the game as well, there was no joking before the match. We just wanted to be switched on from the start, and as long as we put in 110%, we would have been happy coming off with a win, draw or loss. So, yeah.
The other good thing to see out of this match, Walter, is lots of young, talented players coming through the system.
Yes, both very young sides, which is good to see, Jeremy.
Close opportunity there, Walter, but you know the goal didn't come till quite late in the match.
No, it was an absolutely brilliantly executed goal. Robert Lebski beat Brett Pullen on the right, flicked the ball through for Lee Mason, who evaded a tackle by Lapolla across to the far post. Here we see the goal now. He evades that tackle, across to the far post, and there's Michael Bulis to head home.
He's always quite sneaky around that box, isn't he, mate?
He's a clinical finisher for our club, and it's good to see him get a goal.
And yourself, disappointing obviously not to score, but good to see the team gets that break and that lead at the top.
Yeah, look, I was happy with the result. I'm not always in it to just score goals, mate. I'm happier for our team to win the league and beat South, so that'll be great.
What did you think of that header off the line by Lee Mason?
From my angle, it's tough to tell, Walter. I'm up the other end of the ground, but I was talking to Lee about it, and he was pretty sure that it didn't cross the line, so I'll take his word for it.
Yeah, the linesman didn't flag, and so the referee had to wave play on.
I thought both teams battled hard, but they didn't take their opportunities, both sides, so probably fair result, 0-0 at half-time. Keeps us on top and keeps us level with South, and hopefully they'll slip up against Uni now, and we'll go outright top.
It was a great match to be involved in. I thought we were unlucky. I think we dominated pretty much about 90% of the game, and just unlucky the goals wouldn't go in. We definitely, from where we were standing, it was definitely over the line, but you can't do anything. Credit to all the boys that played. They gave 120%.
Well, it was a match that lived up to all the expectations, Walter. I mean, very tight, 1-0, probably a good result in the end.
An excellent result for Olympic, because that really put the pressure on South Hobart, Jeremy. It meant that South Hobart had to win the next day against University.
Well, we're going to take a look at a clash. While it was a big clash, it was sides that are struggling down the bottom of the league.
A real dogfight at the bottom of the league, a real six-pointer, Jeremy. Taruna at home must have been favoured against Metro, and they led 2-0. 1-0 at half-time and 2-0 early in the second half, and they lost 3-2.
Kosta, you've played down at Taroona. It's quite a hard ground to play at, and I guess the crowd as well doesn't give you any let up for most of the match.
Yeah, it is. It's always difficult when you travel down Taroona to play them. They have got a good fan base that really rev their team up and get them going. Look, I think Metro had a great performance against them, and as you see here, they've done very well. But I don't know, it's good to see.
Who do you think plays the better football out of the two sides? Obviously, you played both of them this year.
I think, we played at North Chigwell against Metro. We haven't played them at home yet. And we played Taroona away, and I'd say Taroona probably put up a better fight against us, but I think they wanted it more that day. We played Metro in the first 2 games of the season, and yeah, I don't know. I think Taroona were a little bit stronger that we played against.
And I guess they would have been quite confident in taking an early lead at home, Walter.
They certainly were. You could see Metro's heads drop, Jeremy, after they trailed 2-0. But to their credit, they got their act together. They missed a couple of really good chances in the first half. In the second half, they started to go in. And when it was 2-2, you could see the Taroona heads dropping, and they were absolutely devastated at the end of the game, the players and the coaching staff.
I mean, they're not out of it yet though, Taroona. There's still a fair few games to go. I guess they've just got to start getting some results and turn that season around quite quickly.
Yeah, there's 8 games remaining, Jeremy, and they're going to have to pick some points up from somewhere. They now trail Metro, who was second last, by 4 points.
We see there the locals, they love to get behind Taroona, and I guess they'd be sad to see them go if it occurs next year.
Yes, certainly. They were certainly giving Michael McKenna a bit of the bird, being a former goalkeeper at Taroona.
We see a costly mistake here, just trying to turn inside and pretty much handed Taroona the goal on the platter.
Yeah, great goal there by Hugo Lutmer, who has come down from the northwest coast. His son is a member of the Tasmanian Institute of Sport, so he's upped his belongings and house and so on and moved down here to live.
But they responded in the right way. Metro, 2 quick goals.
Yes, great goals by Wayne Jackson. He was put through by Jason Dawes and just slotted both of them past the goalkeeper.
What was the mood like down at the ground when Metro drew level there late in the game?
Oh, you could see the Taroona heads dropping, as I said earlier. The people on the bank became very quiet, and the Metro supporters on the sideline started to become a little more vocal.
Well, it now gives them some breathing space, I guess, Metro, but they can't, I guess, rest on their laurels. They've still got to work hard and make sure that they keep that gap from Taroona.
Well, we got ourselves in a position to win it, obviously, and got caught out 3 times pretty much the same way. We were competing. I thought it wasn't the prettiest game, but we had a good crack first half, and then mistakes just killed us. We've got plenty of games left. Just have to keep working hard and try and pinch some results from some of the top teams.
We needed that 3-ball injury today to encourage us to continue and to stay in that league. I think the boys, they play first half, as I said, well, but coming back from 2-0 to win that game, it's the hard work, and really give them all the credit to the players. They worked us through the first half and second half.